welcome to another video on Cognizant GenC Aptitude questions and answers. So, in this particular video, we're gonna be seeing the most important or the most asked type of questions that you might get, face in your Cognizant GenC test based upon aptitude. So these are the type of questions, right? Okay. So before we start the video, guys, make sure you keep commenting on this video because top 3 commenters on this video to get free access to newly launched Prep Insta Prime. Apart from that, guys, a lot of companies are currently active and 30 plus companies would start hiring very soon. And we would be posting all such updates on our social media handles, which includes Instagram, Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. We have a very cool community over Discord wherein we have live sessions, free live sessions. We have a lot of activities. We have a lot of contests going on, right? And you can also interact with a very cool community of over 20,000 people on Discord. Apart from that, we always try to be the first one to post any drive related information on our social media handles, including Instagram. So make sure you're a part of all of them so that you never miss out on any important opportunity of getting placed, right? So let us not waste much time here and start with our first problem, which says if the product of two successive positive integers is 5852, then what is the greater integer? A very simple question to start with. Can you guys have a pen and paper, pause the video, start solving it, and play the video back once you have the solution for the same. Alright, the question says the product of two successive positive integers is 5852. Let me say the integers are x. So if they are successive positive integer, the next one must be x plus 1. Pretty simple question, right? It says that the product of these two is nothing but 5852, okay? Which gives me x square plus x minus 5852 is equal to 0, right? So what would be the factors for this? Let me just open the calculator for a second and find it out quickly. You don't have the option for the calculator anyways, so you should be doing this on your own. It's just that I have that option. Okay. So 77 and 76. Right? So from here, I get to know that the value of x could be either minus 77 or plus 76. It's pretty obvious now, right? The answer cannot be 77, so the answer is 76. Do you think that's correct? That's not. You're supposed to find which is the greater integer. When you solve for x, you think like, if I got the answer for x, that is the answer. And these are the silly mistakes that you generally do in your exam. 76, right? This is the smaller one. The greater one is 76 plus 1, that is 77. So your answer is option number B, guys, not A. The questions seem to be very simple, but these are the silly mistakes that we generally do and we somehow don't clear the test, right? So make sure you are taking care of all such smaller things. Okay, moving on to the next question. Again, guys, again a very easy question, to be very honest. Alankit scored 350 marks in a test and failed by 70 marks. If the passing percentage of the test is 17.5%, what are the maximum marks of a section in the test consisting of 4 sections with equal number of marks? Pause the video here, guys, and start solving this on your own. Guys, can I say total marks is, let's say, x. What would be the passing mark? If the passing percentage of the test is 17.5%, so that means 17.5x by 100. This is the what? Passing marks, right? What exactly is the passing mark? Alankit scored 350, right? but he failed by 70 marks. So that means when he scored 350, he was 70 short of the passing marks. So that means the passing marks is nothing but 350 plus 70. 420, right? So from here, if I have to solve this, guys, what would be the value for x from here? Can you guys do that on your own? So that's gonna be 2400, right? The value for x is 2400. So what would be the correct answer? Option number B again? No. So this is the kind of thing that I have been focusing on in this particular video, the silly mistakes, to be honest. What are the maximum marks of a section in a test consisting of 4 sections with equal number of marks? So these are the total number of marks which is for 4 sections, which is divided equally into 4 sections. You're supposed to find the maximum marks of a section. So that would be 2400 divided by 4, that is 600. That is option number D. Got that, guys? Okay. Moving on to the next question, which says, when a player weighing 45 kg is replaced by another player in a team of 20 players, the average increases by 2.5 kg. Find the weight of the new player that is added. Can you pause this video? This is again a very simple question, guys. Can you get the answer quickly? Okay. So there's a team of 20 players, right? How generally people would solve this particular question is, guys, 20 players, right? Let's say they'll assume the average to be x. So what is the total weight? So we know that average is nothing but total upon number of, I'll write players here. So what would be the total? Average into number of players. So that would be 20x. Right? What was the average after this transition happened? One player of 45 kg left and another came in. The average became x plus 2.5 into 20. Right? How normal then what people would do is this 20x minus 45, a player left, plus some y would be equal to this, right? So 20x and 20x would go and you would be able to find the value of y from here. But why to do so much calculations? Why to think in that particular way? In averages, guys, always the answer could always be simple. You don't even have to use this. Just think about it like this. Let's say 20 players, right? One player left, other player joined in. The average increased by 2.5 kg. The total average increased by 2.5 kg. So how much did the total weight increase, guys? 20 into 2.5, which is 50 kg. So totally 50 kg increased, right? Now, that means the second player who joined was of 50 kg? No. He also, so overall 50 kg increased, but there was also a player of 45 kg who left. So that means the new player should be of the weight 50 plus 45. 45 to fill that gap that happened due to the other player who left, and 50 for increasing the new weight. So 50 plus 45, your answer is straight 95, option number D. So this would be the most basic way, no calculations involved, no equations involved. You can actually solve this orally. You don't even need a pen and paper to solve this. Right? Okay. Talking about the next question, guys, which says a cask contains 15 gallons of mixture of wine and water in the ratio 2 is to 1. How much of the water must be drawn off so the ratio of wine and water in the cask may become 4 is to 1? Can you guys pause this video and start solving this on your own? Okay. 15 gallons, wherein we have wine is to water in the ratio of 2 is to 1. So how much is wine, guys? 2/3 of 15. You should be able to do this orally, but I'm just still trying to help you guys out. So wine would be 10 gallons. So water would be 5 gallons. This is now a little weird question, guys. Weird in the sense, the question says, how much of the water must be drawn off so the ratio of wine and water in the cask may become 4 is to 1? They're not asking you to remove the mixture. They're asking you to remove just water. And that is what this makes this question a little unique or a little different. So what they are saying is, after removal of just water, the ratio of wine is to water would become 4 is to 1. If they're saying we are just removing water, that means the wine would still be 10 gallons. Right. This 10 gallons is, guys, 4 of this 5 parts. So how much would be 1 part? Okay, to make it easier for you, 4 upon 1 plus 4 of, let's say, some x liters, which is now left, is 10. So that means x would be what? 50 by 4, that is 12.5. So let's say there is 12.5 liters now. So how much would be one part? 1 by 5 into 12.5, which is nothing but 2.5. So the water is 2.5 gallons here. Initially water was 5, now it is 2.5. So how much water is removed, guys? 2.5 gallons. Got that? Okay. So guys, these are certain things, certain facts that we keep on taking care in our Prep Insta Prime courses, right? These are the smallest of the pointers, or these are the most unique questions that you might find in your exams, or the questions which have such sort of silly mistakes that you generally do. You feel happy after giving the test, like I solved every question, but you don't know, out of those questions, 4 or 5 questions you did silly mistakes. And these are some things that you need to take care of. So we, in our Prime Video courses, guys, we take care of each and everything. So basically, especially on the Gen C course, Cognizant GenC course that we have already on Prep Insta Prime, we have all that you need. Numerical ability, which is more or less quants, analytical reasoning, critical reasoning, verbal, abstract, data interpretation, automata, fix. Right, so this quants is basically a mix of two, 3 different sections from Cognizant GenC. So we cover each and every topic, each and every section that you need for Cognizant GenC in your exam in our Prep Insta Prime subscription itself. So you don't have to have multiple courses in your cart. You just have to have Prep Insta Prime subscription, and once you have that, what you get is definitely Cognizant GenC course. That is something that you definitely get. Not only that, apart from that, what you get is all the popular skills that you might need for your placements. Popular skills like AI, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, big data, AWS cloud. Popular languages like C, C++, Java, Python, which is a must if you are looking for placements. Popular coding like basic, intermediate, competitive coding, data structures in all the languages possible. Right? Now, this is very interesting part, guys. So basic coding is especially for mechanical civil students who have very less knowledge on coding. So even if you're a mechanical civil student, we have a course for you on Prep Insta Prime. If you're a CSIT student, we have a course for you. If you are an advanced student who already know good amount of coding, we have competitive coding for you. And then we have data structures, aptitude, anything that you might need from aptitude section, that is aptitude, logical, verbal, DI, visual, crypto, which is unique for Infosys, essay writing, which is unique for Wipro, game based, which is unique for Capgemini. So we take care of such smallest of the topics as well in our Prime Video courses, be it platform based courses, be it company specific courses. So definitely Gen C is there, TCS Digital, Wipro, the company you name it, we have a course already included in our Prep Insta Prime subscription for the same. Product based companies like Microsoft, Goldman, Amazon, Cisco, everything is a part of it. Interview preparation courses, projects, computer science subjects, coding brush up. So everything is already included in our Prep Insta Prime subscription. Not only that, guys, with all the skills that you complete on Prep Insta Prime, what you additionally get is Prep Insta Nano Degree certifications. For all the skills that you complete multiple skills, you get multiple certifications. And then the best part is you get a complimentary TCS Ion remote internship certificate, which is a paid one, but with Prep Insta Prime subscription you can get it for free. Right? Let me just quickly show you the prices for the same, and then we'll start with the session again and we'll start solving the questions. So currently we are having this 1 month offer, which is for 1,999, which might go away soon. 3 months it's 2,499, 6 months 3,499, 12 months it's 4,499, 18 months it's 4,999, 24 months it's 5,499, 36 months 5,999, and 48 months it's 6,499. And so make sure you're going and checking this out. The link is there in the description of the video, along with all the social media handles, right? Okay. So guys, moving on to the next problem, which is from boats and streams. A man can take the same time to row 13 km downstream and 7 km upstream. His speed in still water is 5 km per hour. The speed of the stream is... Okay. So guys, before we start solving this question, let me quickly show you, or I'll just do it later on. Let us first try to solve it. So I'll just give you some time here. You can pause the video and start solving this question here. Okay. So guys, do you know this, guys? If the river is flowing in this direction, let's say east, and if the boat is also flowing, sailing in the east, then it is called to be the downstream, right? Rowing downstream. And if the boat and the river flow is in the opposite direction, it is called upstream. So guys, what happens here is I have to draw this messy diagram over here and explain it to you. In our Prime Video courses, guys, we have animations for all of this. I don't want to waste any more time here to show you that. At the end of the video, I'll ask my team to add a trailer video for you, wherein we'll be explaining all those to you. We'll be showing how the courses look like in real time. So guys, in Prime Video courses, we have many animations to help you guys out. So now, I'm just assuming you have a fair enough idea onto this already. So let us say that the speed of stream is x km per hour. First thing is, guys, when you are solving questions from boats and streams or speed, time and distance, always take care of the units. I think the units are sorted here. Speed of the boat in still water, definitely, it's given, right, is 5 km per hour. So guys, then what is speed upstream? Speed upstream is nothing but speed of the boat in still water minus speed of the stream, which is 5 minus x. What would be speed downstream? Speed of the stream plus speed of the boat, that is 5 plus x, right? Okay. It says that a man can take the same time to row 13 km downstream. So this is downstream. How much time would someone take to row 13 km downstream with the speed of this? What is time? Distance upon speed is time, right? So the distance is 13, the speed is 5 plus x. This says this time is actually equal to the time downstream when he's the time upstream when he's going 7 km upstream. So upstream the distance is 7 kilometer and the speed is 5 minus x. The time he's taking is the same. So just cross multiply, guys. So 13 5s are 65 minus 13x would be equal to 35 plus 7x, which is nothing but 20x is equal to 30, which gives me x is equal to 1.5 kmph. Guys, the questions from boards and streams looks very easy when I solve it, but when you don't have the concepts clear, you might do a lot of mistakes there. Like this, the speed which we use here is always the speed in still water. Never ever confuse ourselves with the speed with the speed upstream or speed downstream. That is when you are taking the speed of the river or the stream or the current into picture. If you're not doing that, the speed of the boat is actually the speed of the boat in still water when the water is not moving, right? Moving on to the next problem, guys, which is from percentages, increase and decrease in percentages or percentage change. What when the price of oil decreased by 20 percentage, the consumption increased by 40 percentage. What is the net effect on the sales? Can you guys solve this question? This is very easy, guys. Okay. What I'm doing here, guys, is I have to consider sales. So what is sales? Sales is nothing but the price into consumption. Let me assume that the price is, let's say, 100 per liter and the consumption is, let's say, 100 liters. So what would be the sales? Price into consumption, so that is 100 into 100 rupees. So that is 10,000. Yes. What they are saying is, when the price of the oil decreased by 20 percentage, so there is another formula for this, but I don't want to go through that because that makes another hurdle for you to remember the formula. It's pretty simple and you don't actually need a formula to solve this. Because I have assumed the price already be 100, and if I'm saying that the price of the oil decreased by 20%, what would be the price? 80 per liter. Simple. The consumption in that way increased by 40 percentage. So what would be the consumption? 140 liters. So what would be the sales now? This is sales old, this is sales, let's say, new. 80 into 140. Yes. What is that, guys? 14 8s are 112. So 11200. This was the initial sale. This is the new sale. What is the net effect on the sale? So now this is the point wherein you have to identify what would be the numerator and what would be the denominator. Right? What is the net effect or net change, guys? That is nothing but change upon initial value in 200 percentage. What is the change, guys? The change is nothing but 11200 minus 10000. This is the change, right? What people normally do is they put 11200 in the numerator and 10,000 in the denominator and they'll start solving this, which is actually wrong. The change is just 1200 of what? Of the initial value that was, because change always happens on the initial value, which was 10,000. It's similar to the cost price concept, where in numerator, denominator is always the cost price. Similarly, the original price would always be the denominator here. Yeah. 12% what? Definitely an increase, right? Hope you got that. Guys, if you still have any doubts on any of the questions, definitely make sure you are commenting on this video there, and you can get your doubts cleared, as well as you can get a free Prep Insta Prime subscription as well. So make sure you try your luck once. Okay. Calculate the compound interest on rupees 225 at an annual rate of 10% for 2 years and 6 months. Guys, there is one thing. You question me why have I taken a question straight from a formula based one. The thing is, if you use the formula, this might get a little complicated. The second thing is, this question can be actually solved with very easy calculations and very easy process, but just that you have to be very clear with the concept of compound interest, right? Can you guys try solving this question using the formula once? I'll not be using the formula. I'll not even be writing the formula here. You want, you can research the formula again and do it, but we'll use a very unique way while solving this problem. Pause this video, try finding out the answer using the formula once. Okay. So guys, tell me one thing. What is compound interest? First of all, it is compounded annually, right? So one thing is for sure. The initial principal amount was how much? 225. In 1 year, the rate is 10%. So anyways, guys, if it is compounded annually in the first cycle, the principal, the simple interest and the compound interest is same. Hope you agree. Because if it is compounded annually for 1 year, the SI and CI is always the same. The difference come in second year, when for second year, again, simple interest would again be calculated on the principal amount, initial principal amount, but the compound interest would be calculated on the initial principal amount plus the interest of the previous year, right? I hope you understand that much. That is the basic difference between SI and CI. So let us solve this way. So 10%, right? So what would be the interest? 22.5. What would be the amount? Plus the initial amount, which is 225. Now, had it been simple interest, again, right? So 1 year, again, we'll calculate for 1 more year, 10%. Had it been simple interest, we would have again calculated the interest on this one only. But cause it is compound interest, we also have to take the interest into picture. So this is nothing but what? 247.5. So now again 10% of 247.5, that is compound interest. 10% of 225 would have been simple interest. So 24.75 would be the interest. So how much would be the total amount after the end of 2 years? 247.5. I've already calculated that, and the value that you would get is 272.25. This would be the amount. After this, you have to calculate for 2 years and 6 months, right? So guys, if it is annually 10% for 6 months, how much would be the interest? 5%, right? So when you'd calculate, guys, again, you'd find 5% of this, add with this again. So 105% of 272.25 would be nothing but 285.8625. Right? This would be the final amount. If this is the final amount, guys, what is the compound interest? That is what your question is. So this minus the initial amount, which is 225.0000, which is nothing but 86.25. This would be 60. So 60.86 is my answer, right? There could be another way of solving this problem as well, and that would be, the amount was 225 principal amount. For the first year, the interest would be 110 by 10, 100. This would be the amount for principal amount for the start of second year. In the second year, the interest would again be 10%, so 110 by 100. This would be the principal amount for 2 years. So for the next 6 months, the interest would be how much? 105 by 100. Right? So this is the entire, this would give me the amount from here. So these are the two different ways which sometimes are really very helpful when you know, right? In compound interest, there is this power NT. If the value is 2 years and 6 months, that would be 5 by 2. Power 5 by 2, that makes it a little weird. You can, what you can also do is you can make this interest to be 6% and you can increase the cycles. I hope you understand that. But still could be confusing sometimes. So this is when the basic formula or basic logic can also be used to, get the answers real quick, right? All right, guys. So let's move on to another problem from here. So it says a cistern is normally filled in 12 hours but takes 8 hours longer to fill because of a leak in its bottom. If the cistern is full, the leak will empty it in how much time? Pause the video here, guys, and start solving this on your own. Okay. So guys, this question can be as confusing as you think about it or as easy as if your concepts are very, very clear. A cistern is normally filled in 12 hours. So this basically is without the leakage, but takes 8 hours longer to fill because of a leak in its bottom. So let's say this is the speed with X is basically for filling the cistern. What happens is due to a leakage, the time increases by 8 hours. So total 20 hours. This X would try to fill the cistern, but there would be some Y, that is the leakage, which would try to leak it as well or empty it as well, and in return the time would increase by 8 hours. So the final time would become 20 hours. There should be a minus sign here, right? Because this is filling the tank, this is emptying the tank, so this is doing a negative work, so minus. X is 12 hours, X minus Y is 20 hours. The next thing that I'll do is, in such cases, what I always love to do is find the LCM for this and find the total, find a number of units of work. So 20 and 12, what would be the LCM? 20 3s are 60, 12 5s are 60. So 60 is the LCM. So what I'll do is I'll consider that the total amount of work is 60 units. Right? So X takes 12 hours to fill the entire cistern. So what is X working? What is the amount of work X does in 1 hour? 60 units in 12 hours. So 5 unit per hour is the speed of working. X minus Y takes 20 hours to fill the tank. Right? So what is the effective unit per hour for this filling plus the leakage combined? 20 hours, they complete 60 units of work. So per hour, they complete 3 units of work. So 3 units per hour. Right? X minus Y is 3, X is 5. So what is Y, guys? 2 units per hour. So that means the leakage is working at a rate of 2 units per hour. The total work is 60 units. So how much hours it would take? 2 units per hour, 60 units is the work. Because the question is, if the cistern is full, the leak will empty it in how much time? So only the leakage in the cistern is full. So 60 units of work is there to empty. So 60 by 2, that is 30 hours. Okay. Hope you got that, guys. So guys, yes, keep commenting on this video to make sure you get you have a higher chances of getting the Prep Insta Prime access freely, right? Apart from that, guys, 30 plus companies would start hiring soon, and we would be posting all such updates on our below handles, that is Instagram, Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. So make sure you're a part of all of them so that you never miss out on any important information related to placements. The link for all the social media handles can be found in the description of the video. As I've already showed you guys, Cognizant GenC is already a part of our Prep Insta Prime subscription. If you already have the subscription, you can simply go on to Prep Insta Prime. So I'll just show you everything that you need for your GenC exam is already a part of the Prep Insta Prime subscription. So you can simply scroll it down. Okay, now the home page actually. Okay, you can scroll it down and you can see in the service-based company section, you can see Cognizant GenC already been listed here, right? Not only that, guys, with Prep Insta Prime, what you get is all the popular skills like AI, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, big data, AWS cloud, all the popular languages like C, C++, Java, Python, all the basic coding like all the coding like basic, intermediate, competitive, or data structure. So a course for even a mechanical civil student or a CSIT student or an ECEEE student, we have coding for everyone to learn, even from scratch or from intermediate or from basic level. Aptitude, right? Anything that you need from aptitude section, be it aptitude, logical, verbal, DI, visual reasoning, which is very special for TCS this year, crypto, which is unique for Infosys, essay writing, which is for Wipro, game based, which is for Capgemini. So everything is a part of Prep Insta Prime. Any platform that any company would be using for your placement test or for your aptitude test, we have courses for all of them. Be it service-based company like TCS Digital, GenC, Elevate, LTI, Accenture, DXC, Tech Mahindra, HSBC, Wipro, you name the company, we have a course already there on Prep Insta Prime for the same. So we product-based companies like Microsoft, Goldman, Amazon, Cisco, Oracle. So we have courses for every company on our Prep Insta Prime subscription already listed. Be it interview preparation courses or your resume building or your puzzles that are asked in your HR interviews or your GitHub, right? Everything is a part. There is a unique section called the Guestimates and Case Study for ZS Associates and Mu Sigma or Bank of America. We already have a course on the same. Be it any projects that you might need to, show in your interviews, we already have projects listed here which you can actually use. Computer science subjects like OS, DBMS, SDLC, computer networks, SQL, which is very important for your computer MCQ sections for specific companies, and then really very important for your interview. We already have it. Pseudocode and automata fix. So automata fix is supposed to be there in Cognizant GenC, right? If that is there, we already have it on our Prep Insta Prime. Interview experiences, the real-time short interview experiences are there for Cognizant GenC or any other company you name it. Along with that, what you get is Prep Insta Nano Degree certifications for all the skills that you complete on Prep Insta Prime. And yes, as an add-on, you also get TCS Ion Remote Internship Certificate, which is like very, very important and which would, be really, really helpful along with the Nano Degree certificates in your interview to prove that you have skills, but you have certifications for your skills. That is where some extra value is added on, right? So everything, guys, included under one single roof. You just have to get one single subscription, and that is the Prep Insta Prime subscription. That is for 1 month, it's 1,999, 3 months, 2,499, 6 months, 3,499, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months, and 48 months. The 1 month subscription would expire soon. And not only this, guys, with Prep Insta Prime subscription, you also get free access to prepinsta.com as well. That means the Royal Pass as well. That is also freely included with Prep Insta Prime subscription. So make sure you are checking this out, guys. The link is there in the description of the video. So that's it for the this video, guys. My team would just play a trailer right after this to give you an idea on to what is the quality of courses that we have on Prep Insta Prime, the boards and streams, animation that I was talking about, that is just to come. So make sure you watch that trailer to get an idea on to how the course looks in real time. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Hope to see you soon.